Hi, Steve.
Hello. Part 2. This will be named The Return of the Buzzman. I'm 4 down. Megan 2 under, I'm 2 over. Megan is just, the last par 3 it's one of the hardest par 3s around, so to birdie that one, very impressive. Kind of, you got one of those days, you know, when it feels like you're into the wind every hole. It's like kind of
swirling.
Slightly, yeah, swirling it slightly across. Like this hole, 401. So let's do this. I'm gonna have to make a birdie. I think there's a par 5 coming up and the stroke index 1, so a couple of tough holes. Hit that real good. Needs to sit down a bit. I think it's good. I think it's just short of that bunker, like that could have possibly run through the fairway. Oh no, Megan. You need to throw me a bone here.
Alright. I was asked by your followers to improve my camera game in 2019. Not on to a good start so far. Good. But
just joining the long list of people that can kick my ass. Work on the camera, that's what we really want to see. So the leader makes her way to the tee. Kind of see the hole better from here. It's like semi-blind from back there. Beautiful, again, beautiful looking.
Definitely a different look.
It's like a kind of drifts to the right. It's not really a dog leg, but kind of just falls away to the right. Megan has driven the ball great. Slight push, but great flight. So can it clear the bunker? Oh, it has by miles. Great shot, Megan.
Now that's going to be interesting. So it looks like it's sitting up on top of that hill. I'm pretty sure there's another bunker.
I think that's
past it. It's been a while.
I think it's on the fairway.
Okay.
If it's not, it's in that. That's absolutely fine.
But you can see it. It's on grass, which is good.
Yeah. I think you're trying to. When I said throw me a bone, that I meant hit a bad shot, not try and claim it's going to be hard. So for the next 30 seconds, I feel like I've gained on the leader. When I get up there, oh no, she's on the fairway.
He's still videoing.
It's 120. Megan was right, it's an inch off the fairway.
Yeah, but look, the bunker goes off.
Yeah, I know, I can see what you were saying. I didn't actually know they were down there. I can't see my ball, which would suggest it has indeed left the fairway and found the cross or the bunker over here. But we will have to go over and check. Megan, pitching wedge, did you say?
I'm gonna go with pitching wedge. Little wind in our face.
False front. I think it's 9.
Go 9.
It's a punch 9. Anything short releases back off the green.
Okay.
And I've just done a nice coaching video that will hit the channel on what to do in that situation. But it's better to just hit it on the green. Life is easier that way.
We go 9.
So it's like a little punch shot. Leg kick down, so it's a bit of a push, but I think it should be good. Stay there, stay there.
That looks like that's off the green.
It's off the green, but if you'd made that swing with pitching wedge, that
it wouldn't have.
Yeah, it's the right shot. Bit of a lazy swing. You know,
that was not what you asked for right
with
there.
the punch shot, yeah, it just got a little lazy.
It was not a punch shot.
Yeah, needed to be a bit shorter and a bit more arms together with the body, but no harm done. Let's go find out what I have in store.
Let's find out.
So 126.2 yards. 126, 0.2 yards.
I love the point too.
Meaning you've gone out of turn, I can make you re-hit it. I've changed the rule, haven't they? You play like ready golf now.
Good try. Good try.
The lip's just playing around a little bit.
Yeah, what club did you
I've got
go with?
pitching wedge. I kind of want to hit like it's the flighted punch, but I'm a bit worried it's not going to clear. I got it. If that lip wasn't there. Good.
So, just, you know, for people watching, this shot can be really tough. Is there anything you try to do in particular on a shot out of a fairway bunker?
So I'll try and thin it a bit, providing there's not too much of you see, like this one, like if my ball was here, it completely changes what I've got to do.
Totally different, yeah.
Because this one, because I've got wedge, I'm gonna still try and feel like I punch it a bit. Usually, like if you got 7-iron, like imagine I was hitting that way. Can you see? Yeah. Although the lip is bigger, it's so far away from me. I don't have to worry
your
about
launch.
it. So the one thing I would say about this lip is I feel like I'd be really unlucky to hit it and it come back in. So I might risk it a little bit because there's nothing in front. You know, so it's factoring in like that. But from a technical standpoint, yeah, I go a little bit back in the stance.
All right, well done.
And stiff it. And that's how you play a fairway. Bunker shot. That's probably loaded with spin, so I'd imagine it's worked its way back away from the pin.
Yeah, that was well struck though.
And what I like to do, which some coaches suggest you shouldn't, is I do like putting my feet in the sand and I'll just choke up. A lot of people will say, well, don't go into the sand because then you might fat it. I just feel like it just makes you a little more stable. So it's not that I wouldn't argue with another pro. I just personally, for me, I feel like you just feel like you're a bit more stable.
Yeah, I like that.
And when it sets you into the sand, it kind of gives you some nice feedback on like what the sand is like. So I think you can just engage with the shot a little bit better, just like I did.
Well, that was a great shot.
Thank you. So we get to the green. Mine spun back to the front. I don't think it pitched quite as close to the hole as I was making out, but it has worked its way back. Megan, just on the fringe. I like this play. Hybrid, get it rolling, get it entering the green. And hopefully you then don't have to do too much work for the next one. Putting in Florida, very tough off the edge of the greens. Just the grass is a bit like Velcro, and if you don't hit it hard enough, it sticks, and if you hit it too hard, it zips across the top and goes too far. See, Megan's popped and rolled. Needs to go just a little more. So she's got a little work to do, but I think if you hit a wedge there, you'd probably be quite happy. So pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Pretty good.
Still a little ways to go. Oh, really, really good effort. All right.
Really good. Went loads at the hole.
It did. Tons of break it down there.
I hit it thinking that halfway I thought that has a chance.
Okay, so that's good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Very kind of you.
You can make that.
Very kind of you. It's as if you have a 4-shot lead. So this one, I apologise, the flag.
You know, this is where I've got to say, this is where I really don't like
having the flag in.
That flag in.
Yeah. Like the one I just hit, I see no problem. It will affect nothing. Let's be honest, how often do you even hit the hole from that distance?
Feels very weird.
Nice. And what I didn't like is when the flag's in, you don't hear the ball drop.
No, yeah.
It kind of muffles the sound of it going in, and it's a sound that we kind of desire. I think it's a sound that gives you confidence.
Yeah, from that range, I would never choose to have the flag in.
No.
But, you know, still more testing to go on that.
Yeah.
On that
You are still 2 under?
I am.
Very good, playing really, really nice.
Thanks.
I'm very impressed.
All right, 2 more holes in the big match.
So 464 yards. I believe this is stroke index 1, and it is a brute.
So wait, I've got an idea. Since we were the only 2 people in the world that enjoyed the match with Tiger and Phil, how about we put a little wager on this hole?
Yeah, well,
it's par 5 though.
Okay, let's do it like they did in the match. If I hole this, if I hole this drive, only 464 yards into the wind, if I hole this shot, I'm gonna buy everybody in the world a brand new scooter. Not a car, a scooter.
All right, I'll take it.
That's what they were doing, it was ridiculous.
All right, let's go with straightest drive.
Straightest drive.
Ooh,
That one.
will not be that ball.
Should be okay.
I mean, it's gonna be totally fine. You'll actually have a good angle. But that's...
It's blocked by the tree. It's actually on the fairway. It's just, that one's cost me distance, and this hole is one that you kind of need it. So Megan,
Yeah.
4-shot lead, and basically you have to hit a really bad one not to win this straightest drive competition.
So I'm picking a tree out there as my target.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's one out there that's like got a V shape in it.
Okay.
Anyways, I know exactly which one it is. That's where I'm going. That was pretty darn straight right there.
God, no need to brag about it.
Not at my target, but I think it was good enough for...
Not at my target. That's pretty straight, that.
Well,
as in it's a big push.
it was a big push.
No curvature.
It was a big push, but I mean, I didn't have to do much to be...
I've never known anybody so excited about like just hitting a straight one. It didn't curve and you're like, that's what golf's about.
Well, we were hitting straightest drive.
Oh, you meant as in spin axis and curvature. God, I fell for that trap. God.
Works every time.
If anybody owns a casino, don't let this one in there. Like Ronnie Piper. You think you know the answers, and then I change the questions. Yeah, I'm a wrestler. Wrestling geek.
I didn't even know who you were talking about. Alright, so yours really wasn't too far off.
It wasn't bad, it just, like, it's a couple paces off the fairway, it just, in that wind, cost me distance. You know, you hit a good one and you're 30 yards further up. But I got 200 yards, or 194. I'm like gripping down on a 5-iron. Beautiful strike, but I think it's gonna just kick. Ooh, just short. Do you see that? That's come off of the drive. You know, if I hit a slightly better drive, I'm 20 yards further up. You know,
yeah.
good example of how distance does matter. I was actually pretty pleased with that shot. It's just
that was a great shot.
Just tough from 200 yards. So Megan, 154.
Yeah, 154. I'm going with the 6.
6-iron. That pin looks like it's slightly on the right, but with your shape, I would kind of aim at it and just let your natural shape drift it back in.
Okay.
Ugh. Yuck. Missed the bunker.
Yeah, that wasn't my best, but I like a challenge. So.
I like a challenge, and I got a 4-shot lead. And Stephen has missed the green, the other side. So Megan, probably the worst shot she's played today, but kind of a reflection on how well she's played. It's not the worst place. Actually got a bit of green to work with. Ah, and you've played a bit out to the left. Ah, that's because you've got a 4-shot lead, isn't it? But like in all seriousness, like if I come down here and so I can show what you were looking at, if you go anywhere towards the pin, you have to play really high. Don't think you had the best of the lies. By playing out to the side, didn't have to worry about the bunker, but also it gave you more room because you could land it here instead of having to go that little bit further. And the likelihood is you hit a good one at the pin and it can roll by. With a 4-shot lead, or if you've got a good round going, why wouldn't you do that?
Little bailout.
Especially when
Plus I feel confident I can make that putt.
Well, there we go. I was trying to say you were conservative. I wasn't trying to say you were big-headed, Megan. Mine's kicked down there.
Like to putt.
I need a hole mine.
Oh. Wow. You almost backed up that comment there, sir.
Did I tell you why that missed?
Because of the flag.
Flag was in. Take it out. I tell you what, I haven't even tucked one in yet.
That is definitely good.
Just don't like the sound.
Just not the same.
Don't like the sound. In any justice for difficulty. Loads of slope. Look, Megan's aiming way out to her right. She hits the putt. She's giving it a go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
See, after my comments, I wanted to make that.
Yeah.
But
which was a bit silly, really.
that's alright.
It wasn't that bad a putt, but it loads of slope. Oh, it's in. Wasn't sure if it was when you hit it.
I know.
But I thought you were trying to make things interesting. But 3-shot lead, going down the last. And I still think that was a sensible chip. Like,
yeah, I'm not.
If you kind of look back, you may get an impression of the slope. It's just a tough little one. When you're playing well, you know, you're still 1 under par. You know, trying to do something really clever. That's what puts doubles and triples and quads and hexagonons. I don't even know what it's.
Hexagonons.
And then 6. Don't know. Just don't get them. Just don't make me say it.
Hexagonons. Snowmans.
Then you get the snowman.
Yeah. All right, last hole of the round here. Of the match.
I'm 3 down. I'm 2 over. You're 1 under. The par 5, 5, 4, 4. So I do have the advantage. I can make birdie easily than you. You don't need birdie. But I need to hit a good one of these. Slightly into the wind. If it's not good, I can't get up. Bit down the right again. Haven't really driven it that well in this 6-hole challenge. Everything's a bit right. I haven't really been hitting that shot either.
Yeah.
So Megan, last hole of this challenge. This suits your shape.
Yeah, I like this tee shot here.
If I'm going to get back into this one, hopefully,
oh man,
you lose that thing there. You find the golf course, I think you win. Go on, nice positive swing.
Little left.
Little turny over.
Yeah, good kick. Oh, I'm stuck behind some trees up there.
Yeah?
But it would probably be a 3-shot hole for me anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you've lost anything there.
So,
and look, there's some spectators up there, if we can see them.
yeah. think it'll be a good angle, but it's not in 2. Not hitting it in 2.
I went to do the Sergio run, and then it's like, I don't really want to see it. It's not going on the green. Just tough trying to squeeze it out this rough.
Yeah.
That was a forced play because of the situation I'm in.
Okay, gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Well, I hope that you do really bad.
No. Oh my god.
The old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Try to make a birdie.
150 yards?
Yeah, I almost took the driver and just.
What? Try and squeeze it through the other gap?
Kept it like really low, like low.
I see what you're thinking, but you can aim out to the right. Plus a bogey wins it for you anyway. So you just got to aim right and like try and feel like you draw it a little, pull it a little bit. See, that's a great shot. So you've turned it over, it's off, it's chasing down the fairway. I think that's a really sensible shot. The P-dub.
Might as well be a dagger.
I don't even know what that means.
Dagger to the heart.
Oh, I see.
Right here.
Another one.
Oh, that was how you say rubbish. That was terrible.
Yeah. That's we've working on your swing a bit, you just jumped up at it, don't you? Kick out and you hit the block.
Gee.
I think that was relaxed swing because you know you've won. You knew the dagger was already in there.
Yeah.
So let's go find mine. It's down the right somewhere. Let's see if I can at least make a birdie.
Yeah, let's see it.
Finish how I started.
Jeez. Oh man.
When I get this shot, so a little coaching tip.
Okay.
I try and make sure that I get my body like, so it might mean I'm standing too close, but you see if I get my body there, I know I'm not going to hit it with my arms.
Okay.
I think so many people like try and give themselves room and do that one, and you're terrified of hitting your arms. You see like here I'm getting my...
Yeah.
And don't do me for anchoring. I've got enough trouble.
That was really good. Nice shot. So
you see, because I'm there, I know I can, and I might have to like be more fiddly with my hand, but because I've got that in the way, I don't have to worry about.
Yeah. But I learned something new there.
That comes from
lots of tree
two things: being a great coach and experimenting a long time in the trees. And it's got nothing to do about being a great coach. Again, a bit of a sloppy one to finish, but I think the best she's played on camera. She's some really good shots. Going with the hybrid, which is very clever. So this is a perfect example of if you're in the UK or like in the northern states of America, the grass, you can putt these. In Florida with this Bermuda, putts horribly. You just pop it up, it rolls out, but you've done enough to win already, so. And we've just had a little think as well. I actually played a really good shot, but there's a water hazard.
There's a big gator.
Oh, there's a massive gator.
Yeah.
Crikey. Excuse me, sir, could I have my ball back? Yeah, I think I have. Megan.
Yeah.
Do you want me to play it?
Oh my gosh. I don't think I want you to play it seeing that guy over there.
But he's over there.
Yeah. Okay, baby. Well, here's the thing. Can we just like do a little check-in before you go in there? Oh, Stevie.
That's massive, isn't it?
He's really big.
Just watch out, because
Oh! Oh man! It's just one of those days. All right, hold on while you get yourself together, because you can't hit it with the club looking like that. Oh gosh.
That water's so dirty as well.
It's not clean. Well, what do you think?
Well, he knows I'm here now.
Oh my gosh. That was...
I think I tried, Megan. I think I'm going to concede here.
I'm just glad that there were a couple times that were a little iffy on your safety today. Never give up. The story of perseverance.
I hope none of that went in my mouth or I'll be seriously ill tomorrow. I might turn into one of them. Never give up.
Never give up.
You could just give it to me. Put me out of my misery.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, I took a face full.
Oh gosh. There's a couple parts of this vlog that I can't wait to see played back in slow-mo.
Don't give that to me. I'm keeping
No,
going.
you're good, you're good.
Keeping going. Oh.
Yeah, finish it off. Let's hear that beautiful sound of the ball not dropping into the bottom of the cup. Yes. Wow.
I took a face full there.
Yeah,
but I got my ball back.
That was really...
Oh, that gator's a big one.
He's big.
One under. She's giving me the thumbs up, so it's a little off the right. The match is won. Does she shoot level par? No, she does. Oh, you do shoot level par. Sorry, you do shoot level par. Congratulations.
Thank you.
First
victory.
Yeah, first playing video back in 2019. Steve is still on 0.
Yep.
The new rules, I feel like, were designed purely to keep my ball out, but I might be a little biased in my opinion. So thank you, Megan.
Thank you. I can't wait to watch some of the shots you did today.
Not talking about the ones from the fairway.
I finally had a win.
You get the win.
Finally.
And